Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm doing well. It's been a little bit. Things have been crazy, of course. So, go figure. I figured I'd just come on today and maybe do a makeup routine. At least my makeup routine. It's not a whole lot because, to be honest, I am, a mother and I don't have a whole lot of time outside of work. So, anyway, moving on. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on here and see how everybody was doing, give an update on Damon, of course, all that good jazz. He's doing well, very well. He's rolling over from front to back to front, all that good stuff. Other than that, I mean, I'm just still waiting for him to crawl. He doesn't seem to want to crawl for some reason. Why that is, I don't know, but I mean, he just will not crawl for whatever reason. He tries. He ends up rolling himself over generally. He gets quite irritated, actually, which is hilarious in and of itself. Because you know he's going to get it one of these days and just be off and running, you know? No, I don't fill my eyebrows in with these, because, I'm going to clean them up so it doesn't matter, but I tend to like a pomade. Pomades are just my thing. I screwed that all up, don't ask me. I'm having one of my days. This is just one of those days, I guess. Having a problem today. There we go, good enough. Doesn't need to be anything perfect for me. We're just doing makeup here, we're not changing the world. And besides, if we don't like it, in the words of Juicy Jazz, you can always wash it off. Which, I love her. She's one of my favorites, but moving on. Where is my eyeshadow brush? I have so many brushes. It's hard to find the specific one I'm looking for sometimes. You. Where are you? Huh. Don't know. Oh, there's one of them. I am missing one. I don't know where it went, but hey, at least I still have one. Now, oh, I forgot to get these out. Excuse me. Okay. I have you sitting on my makeup vanity. Hey, gotta make her.
You're making a fucking mess again.
Me?
Yeah.
Sorry, my husband walked in. Anyway, moving on. I'm just doing my pomade, of course, and then we'll fill in the brows, or we'll clean up the brows. Oh, he's got me totally losing my train of thought, but that's okay. We love him anyway. Oh, I totally just screwed that bottom brow up, but I'll fix it. I promise. Actually, I kind of screwed them both up a little, but I'll fix them. Oh, Lord. It's been an interesting week. I'll say that. How's that? Work's just been interesting. Everything's been interesting. I guess it's just one of those interesting kind of weeks. I don't... One of those weeks where you would rather go to sleep than wake back up, honestly, because it's just been very, very hectic. I feel like I need a nap, really. Constantly. I mean, it's just the fact that everything is so incredibly stressful. Constantly feel like you're being pulled in 20 different directions, which would be fine except for the fact that there isn't 20 of you. If there were indeed 20 of you, probably wouldn't be such a big issue. But since there's not, you tend to have to make things work. Just gonna go in here and quickly clean up my brows. I screwed that up even worse. That's what you get for not paying attention. See, don't be like me, kids. Pay attention. Of course, we can fix it, but still. Say it again. If I'd have been paying attention, it wouldn't have happened. Right? Well, where's my concealer brush anyway? I just like this one because it's short. Really, that's the only reason. Guess I could do this in here. Oh, look at that. I have a mirror right here. If you see me looking over, that's why. Anyway, Damon. Yes, he's doing very well. 7 months old now, so I'm doing something right. Just saying. Other than that, I mean, he's a great kid. Great kid. Doesn't usually cry a whole lot. He's fairly content. He's just basically learning. I had to fix this one eyebrow. You can see it's jacked up, right? He's basically learning how to self-soothe at this point, because, that's what all kids his age are doing. That's better. Okay. Much better. That's what all kids his age are doing. I mean, he's exploring his world. He rolls around everywhere. He hasn't quite got on to crawling yet, but as for, rolling, he literally rolls everywhere. I always go in with my e.l.f. primer. I love this stuff. It's my favorite thing in the world. I'm big on my e.l.f. products. You'll see in a minute. Just gonna go ahead and smooth this all in. Brush my hair back again because I'm not big on hair. I mean, I love my makeup, but I'm not big on hair at all. And then I usually go in with my poreless putty. Now, you don't necessarily need to go in with this if you don't feel you need to. If you're not real oily, things like that. But this gives your makeup... Oh, wrong one. This is my powder, my HD powder. Oh, I didn't get my putty out. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Because it's in my vanity. Oh, come on. There we go. Knocking stuff over. See? See how terrible I am? But, I mean, other than that, it's been, to be expected. I got it. I don't know why I did that, but you know, poreless primer. And we're gonna put the poreless primer on. I mainly focus it a little bit on my cheeks, mainly in my T-zone. Well, mainly in my T-zone, a little bit on my cheeks. You get what I'm saying. Just because it does make your makeup last immensely. And I just dropped the cap. Oh, it's one of them days, I tell you guys. I can stay down there for now. I'll get it when I'm done. Oh, Lord. Okay, moving on. Eyeshadow primer. I don't want this to end up being like an hour-long video, but it is definitely looking like it might be. That's just from AOA. Honestly, it's nothing special. It's just AOA. So I'm gonna blend out my eyeshadow primer here. Cancel out any dark discoloration, of course. Don't mind the light. It's not the perfect lighting situation, but it'll do for now. Moving on. Eyeshadow. I have the e.l.f. Bite Size eyeshadow quads. They are very well loved. I just got a new one. I think the new one I got was, what was that? Rose Water. Let me just see. Here we go. This one obviously appears very well used, but I love my e.l.f. products, as you can tell. I mean, setting spray. The only thing I'm not using today is my e.l.f. concealer or my e.l.f. foundation, which I do have, but I got the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, and I wanted to try it out because I hadn't had the chance yet, and everybody's been raving about it, so I wanted to try that out. But anyway, let's go ahead and do our eyeshadow real quick. I'm just going to do something real simple, nothing too drastic. I just totally stuck my thumb in that one. Oh, that bites, look. Only me. Only me. Whatever. I had to figure out which ones I want to use. I'm not even sure, and now that makes me want to cry. I think we're going to use Rose Water today because I haven't had a chance to use that one yet. So I definitely want to use the Rose Water. Just kind of going to use another shade from another area, just kind of as an all-over shade. I'm just readjusting my mirror here so I can see. And you can see. Oh, and before I forget, because I almost did, brow gel. There we go. Good to go. Okay, moving on. Now that that's done, we can finish up our brows. just gonna go in with a brown shade, I think. How about the one I put my finger through? And we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye, of course. Now this isn't in that palette, but I wanted a darker brown, obviously. So I went in with the Truffles palette, which is the one I coincidentally put my finger through. Coincidentally. Moving on. Just want to take my blending brush and go ahead and blend this out. There's no extra color on this or anything. I just want to blend this out. Alright, and I just want to darken up that outer V slightly a little more, so we're going to go in with a darker, even darker brown. If there is one. There is, it's in the same palette. The Truffles palette. There we go. Good to go. Moving on. Alright, I'm just going to take a flat brush, probably some setting spray. I'm going to go into Truffle, or this Rose Water palette, and I'm going to pick up this really pretty rose, like, shimmer color. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Like I said, I'm going to spray the brush. I mean, I feel with any shimmer though, you really kind of got to spray them just to make them pop. That's just kind of how they are. Regardless, though, still very, very pretty. Now, I want to grab a wipe real quick because I want to just clean up that bottom edge, of course. There we go. Moving on. Concealer time. I, of course, use my e.l.f. Hydrating 16-Hour Camo Concealer because I love it. And because I have such a big nose, I love the fact fucking feeling here. My whole chin's jacked up. You guys might not be able to see that, but it is. But that's alright. We can't all be perfect, right? Where are you? Concealer brush. Just gonna go ahead and blend this in. I have a blending sponge. I don't know, I prefer a brush. Sue me, I prefer a brush. Don't ask me why. Guess it's all personal preference, but I kinda just prefer a brush. I have a Beauty blender. I prefer my brush. Moving on. Not that big of a deal, right? No. Some people just prefer blushes. Moving on. Nor do I do my bottom lashes, because I'm sorry, it just makes me feel like I look almost dead. e.l.f. e.l.f. Ah! See? Told you I love my e.l.f. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus that I wanted to try. I don't know how this is gonna go. This is my first time using it. Hopefully the shade matches. Because if it doesn't, that would really stink. Alright. I'm just gonna tap-a-roo. It looks really light on camera, but it's really not. It's just the light. It's really bright. I do feel like I want to put a little more over here, though. Alright. I actually don't think the autofocus is that bad. I like it. Just want to blend those two harsh colors together and then, you know, get rid of the extra. Okay, I feel like that looks better blended. Okay, good deal. Moving on. What's next? And this video is already 26 minutes, and I just did my eyeshadow and yeah, e.l.f. HD powder. Alrighty. Like I said, that's the e.l.f. HD powder. Moving on. Gotta do a blush and a highlight. And maybe even a contour. We get my LA Keller bronzer out because I don't. It's not it. Where's the blush? I don't use right here. Okay. We're gonna tone that down in a minute, don't worry. I'm just gonna use my concealer brush and tone that down. Because I don't want it quite that bright. Well, you know. My powder brush. And we'll just tone that down a little bit. Okay, that's better. Don't want it quite so dark. Just a little bit of a softer contour. Alright, moving on. Blush. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. one. Surprise, surprise. This is in light, shade light. Just gonna go into these two peachy tones because I kind of like them. Put it on the cheek and blend it in. I kind of like to blend it into my contour just so, you know, it looks a little better there. There we go. And I even tone this up generally just because I don't like it being so dark. So I'll just run over it with my foundation brush. And we'll dull that out a little. Much better. Okay. Moving on. Highlighter. Could use my e.l.f. highlighter, but I want to try this new Complex Culture one that I got in my Etsy, so we're going to go with this. There's the highlighter. I mean, it's pretty. And we're going to do lip liner and eyeliner. Yeah, we still got to do our eyeliner. I forgot. Where did I put my eyeliner? It's right here. It's from AOA. It's just a liquid cream. It's cream eyeliner. Okay. And we'll do our eyeliner real quick. There we go. I did screw over just a little bit. So I just want to clean that up. Okay. Better. Much better. We need mascara. Don't do fake lashes just because I don't like them. Alright. This is from AOA. This is the only thing I don't like about their mascara is that. I mean, really? That's not really necessary, is it? But I mean, I will give them credit. It is nice and black, but personally, for me, it's just a little much. But moving on. It is. That's the reason I like it. It's really black. I just don't like it for that simple fact that it does that wonky stuff. But moving on, let's do lipstick and lip gloss. I think I'm gonna do this because it's like a nudie color, and then my nude lip gloss. So Good enough. It broke in the middle of using it and I wasn't going to sharpen it. That smells good. It's from LA Killers. It does smell really good. Last but not least, setting spray. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Cucumber 3-in-1 Primer Water. We'll just bathe in it, as Juicy Jazz says. I'm telling you guys, she's one of my favorites. Like, seriously, if you get the chance, I mean, you need to go watch her. I mean, I don't understand why you would be on my channel when, you don't know who she is, obviously, because, but if you haven't, go check her out. She's absolutely amazing. She actually only lives a couple hours from me, because she lives in Philly, and I live over, near State College and all that kind of stuff, so about 4 hours. But let me guys know what you think. Do you not like? I've got a better camera, I really do, but the editing software is not my friend, and I'm trying to figure it out. So right now, it's just easier to use my phone. Work with me for now, guys. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye. Just so you guys can see how it actually turned out in the light. I love that rose color personally. But let me know what you guys think, like I said, in the comments. Love you. Bye.